Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It has been a little while since I've done a diecast review. The last one that I did wasn't even from NASCAR Authentics. It was from the arena in Allentown for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. But as far as NASCAR Authentics go, it's been quite a while. And the last one I did was from Wave 88, which isn't an official wave, really. It's just a wave made up of all Earnhardt Jr. cars. But anyway, Wave 2 has finally come to my area, and we have 4 of the 8 cars, I think it is. 9 cars, actually. So, before recording this, and before getting these, I didn't have any of Wave 2. So we have Newman's Grainger car, we have Paul Menard's Wood Brothers car, the Motocraft. We have Austin Dillon's regular Dow car, with Brad Keselowski's Discount Tire car, William Byron's Exalta car, Kyle Busch's M&M Caramel car, the Xfinity series with Kevin Harvick's Hunt Brother pizza car. You have the regular M&M's car for Kyle Busch, and then you have Jimmie Johnson's Lowe's for Pros car. And actually, like I said, I don't technically have any of these, although I think I might pass on the Kyle Busch one, considering that I think this is last year's car, but he's gone into the habit of just using the same paint scheme every year. There was a few years where they would have a slightly different M&M's paint scheme every year. It would basically be the same but a little different, so I would still get them, but now they're just getting into the habit of using the same paint scheme every single time, every single year, because they always have some sort of promotion or new product that they're pushing. So that gets overridden with the main amount of races or whatever, more amount of races than that. Like, for example, last year was caramel, and even part of this year. But anyway, I'm just going to stop rambling and let's get these 4 cars open. Okay, so I'm back. All of these are uncovered. Let's start the race winner one. This was the All-Star race from last year, which also got Kyle Busch the cover of NASCAR Heat 2. As you can see, all the details of that race on the back. And now we have the car itself. I don't know if there is any damage on this or not. As you can see, it has the tape on the grill, as it seems like a lot of these race used diecasts have. And then other than that, it's just the M&M's Caramel sponsor from last year. The caramel is very prominent here on the deck lid. The Food Line on the back always seems to have some local grocery store or whatever, depending on where they're racing at. I guess Charlotte area's Food Lion. And yeah, I don't really see any damage right now. So I don't even think I ever watched the race. I think I was somewhere else when that race was even ran. So I don't even know much about what happened. Anyway, moving on. We have the Kevin Harvick Xfinity car that he ran in Atlanta this year. As you can see the new Xfinity logo on here. I think this is the first diecast I own where they used the new Xfinity logo. And it is the number 98. I don't actually think I have a number 98 either. Anyway, it's just the normal Hunt Brothers pizza paint scheme that they've been using for a while, I think, anyway. Might be a little changed. I noticed that what's very prominent is, if he'll focus, is his name with all the social media on it. That's very, very prominent on this car. And then, of course, you have the magnet of the car as well. Now let's move on. Move you out of the way. Now let's move on to Ryan Newman's car, the Grainger car. And I think he ran this Phoenix and probably a couple other places this year. This is the paint scheme he won at Phoenix last year. Of course, though, this is this year's car. And yeah, pretty good stuff. Same paint scheme that's been used for pretty much as long as he's had that sponsor on this car. Here's the magnet. Now, for the last one, we move over to Jimmie Johnson, which is a not very loved paint scheme. I don't actually have an issue with it. I think it's kind of cool. But I guess, yeah, if you compare it to previous years, it's not as great. But if there's nothing really to compare it to, I'd still think it's a really good paint scheme. I noticed, at least on diecast, you see sparkly kind of things on the silver. Seems to do that. Yeah, other than that, there's not really much. I've noticed that there's not a lot of stickers right here this year on many cars. I know they got rid of the I forget what they call it, but it's like they reduced the amount of sponsors that have to be here. For example, the Kyle Busch car here has all of that. This year it's very, very little. But yeah, anyway, guess that's pretty much it for this review. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll find some new ones as we go on, and thanks for watching.